Are you constantly slicing and hooking your golf ball? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix it fast. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Georgia Ball, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how we can fix those dreaded slice and hook shots. I know how frustrating it is. One curves massively to the left and the other goes right onto the other fairway. It's so frustrating, so I'm here to help. But before we get started, if I could just ask one favour, it'd be hit that subscribe button. It helps me, it helps the channel, and means you'll never miss another video like this. So let's dive straight into it. So before we go into fixing the hook and the slice, we need to actually understand how it's caused and what's causing it. And throughout this whole video, I'm going to be wearing my HackMotion device, which is going to be showing me where I'm going wrong and giving me data of where I'm going right. So how is a slice caused? A slice is caused when the club face is open at impact with an over the top swing path. So rather than the club face being square at impact, it's going to be open, pointing off to the right, but also we're working this way. So we're swinging out to in, we're cutting across the ball. So the relationship between the ball and the club face is what determines where the ball travels. But throwing in an over the top swing path is what's going to cause the ball to curve way to the right. It's uncontrollable and it's not very nice. It'll actually look a little something like this. It sounds funny to say, but the hook is the complete opposite. So instead of the club face being open, it's now closed, pointing off to the left, with an in to out swing path. Looks a little something like this. So club face is pointing this way, we're swinging in to out. Now, like we just mentioned, the club face, plays a huge role in which direction the ball travels. It actually plays about 80 to 85% of where the ball goes. It's huge, and if we're not controlling this, then you're going to see the ball curve. And what controls the club face is your wrists. So let me demonstrate this on my HackMotion. Okay, so let's focus on my lead wrist, my left wrist for a right-handed golfer. So making a swing and stopping when I get to the top. Now, if my wrist is extended at the top of the backswing, like you can see on my HackMotion, then this means that the club face is going to be open, which we mentioned before. If the club face is open, pointing to the right, this is going to cause a slice. And the opposite, when we get to the top of the backswing and the wrist is to flex, like again you can see on my HackMotion, this means the club face is going to be closed, like we demonstrated earlier. If it's closed, pointing left, then we're going to hook the ball. Now, this is where I see a lot of golfers go wrong. They're trying to work on the swing path, but this wrist angle at the top is the main cause to the slice and the hook. So if we can really focus on this, really dial in and get ourselves to a good neutral position, then we're going to stop the ball from curving. And this is why I use my HackMotion when I'm trying to dial in those wrist angles, because it gives me that real-time feedback and it really helps me identify when I'm doing it right and when I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so let's take our club to the top of our backswing. We're looking for a number around about 0. When it's 0, it shows me I'm in a great position. If I work that club back down to impact, my club face is going to be square and I'm going to send the ball nice and straight. If we're negative or plus by around about 10, then that's okay. But anything over, let's just try and work it down to 0. And again, this is so good, it's going to get you hitting the ball straight. So again, I'm going to make a swing, stop at the top, try and get that down to 0, and then I'm going to swing. So we've spoken about how the slice and the hook is caused. Let's now talk about how we can fix it. We've already mentioned the wrist angle. So now I want to talk a little bit about club path, and let's get the ball flying straight. Straight away, you can see I've got 2 alignment sticks. All I'm going to do, I place these down on the ground like so. They're not straight back towards the target. They're on a slight angle because our swing is on a natural arc, ever so slightly anyway. We fixed the top of our backswing, so we've fixed the extension and the flexion of our wrist, but we're now going to start, again, working over the top or too far underneath, okay? I'm going to show you what that looks like in real time. So like we said, if we're working out to in, that's a slice. If we're working in to out, that's a hook. So a really, really good way of feeling this, again, popping those 2 alignment sticks down and just feeling that you're swinging through these 2 alignment sticks. This is going to give you a neutral path, and it's going to give you a feeling of swinging on your natural arc. You're not going to be disconnecting the arms and the body. You're not going to be overworking. You're just allowing the club to work on its natural arc. That combined with a solid position at the top is going to send the ball nice and straight. Let's give this a go. Oh, that felt really good. And there is one more thing that we haven't spoken about, which is the grip. So the grip plays a key part to which direction the ball travels in, because essentially it's the only contact we have with the club. Now, we've spoken about this in lots of detail on previous videos. So today we've stuck to the top of our backswing and the swing path. But just a reminder, if you fix those 2 things and you're still struggling with consistency of getting the ball straight, then just really feel and focus on making sure that the grip is neutral. We don't want it to be causing the club face to open or close. Have a nice neutral grip, which is just going to bring those 3 together. So again, really focusing on grip, top of backswing, which is going to create that lovely neutral face at impact, and a combination of swing path is what's going to get you fixing those hooks and slices, and you're going to send the ball flying straight up the fairway. Now, 2 drills that are going to help you fix the slice and the hook. First one is the motorcycle drill, which I use on my hack motion. So I've got it playing here. We're going to do it together so I can talk you through it. As it says, stand still at address. So we're going to stand over the ball like so. Okay? It's want me to produce a backswing. So I'm going to work all the way up to the top of my backswing. Great. So it's want me to flex my wrist. So flex, that's good. The motorcycle drill requires you to work the wrists this way. So you can see how I'm slightly working this way. It's called the motorcycle drill for the reason that if we're using a motorcycle to get the gears or to go faster, we work our wrists in this direction. It's great for everyone, whether you extend too much or flex too much, because it just gives you that great feeling of how the wrist should be at the top. It vibrates on my wrists when I'm doing it right, so I know if I'm doing a full speed swing that I'm doing it correct. And you can also hear the noise on the screen when I'm doing it right. Nice, really strong. This is something that I struggle with personally as well, and that's why I just love using my hack motion, because it doesn't only vibrate, it makes a noise, and it just gives me that security that I know I'm in the right position, and if I do it right, I'm going to hit it straight. And the next drill just requires a towel. Now, if you slice the golf ball, then we're going to place this towel on the outside of the golf ball. Why is that? If you're a slicer, you're more than likely going to hit that towel. So swinging, avoiding the towel is going to force you to swing more from the inside rather than the outside. And the opposite, if you hook the golf ball, then we're going to pop this towel on the inside, because again, if you hook the golf ball, you're more than likely going to hit this towel. So swinging more over the top is going to, again, force you to miss the towel, but also straighten out the swing path. So this is a really, really good drill to stop you from working over the top or too far from the inside, which is going to bring your swing path back to neutral, but it'll also really help control that club face, because you're going to have a nice neutral club face at impact, and you're just going to send the ball flying nice and straight. It's so good. It's a visual aid, and it won't do you too much harm if you do hit the towel, because it's going to give you straight away feedback, and again, you're going to send the ball flying straight. So all in all, we've covered how a slice and hook is caused, how we can fix them, and a couple of drills that we can work on to help you straighten up the ball flight. So if you've taken value from this video today, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, it means you'll get better at golf, and you're never going to miss another video like this. So hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.